Right, so I'll give you the word picture. I've never ever had a lesson before, but my eyesight and my driving licence have been checked. So with real people you would go there, but with the SE you wouldn't even attempt to go there, yeah?
Okay.
Because the answer's going to be, I've left my driving licence at home, what are you going to do now, yeah?
Yeah.
Or no, I can't read that number plate.
Not really end,
Yeah? You'd be, yeah, they would get you out of trouble, but it's best not to go there in the first place, yeah? Okay, so I've never ever had a lesson before, and my name's Tony, and I'll hand over to you if you've got no questions.
Okay. So have you ever driven before?
Go on, introduce yourself first.
Oh, sorry, hello, yes, I'm Debbie.
Ah, Debbie, how are you, right?
You. Have you had any driving experience at all before?
I've never driven a car before.
I've never driven a car, a
no.
motorbike?
Yeah, I've ridden the moped.
On the moped on the road?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got some experience
yeah,
on the road?
Yeah.
Okay, because you'll find there'll be some parallels when you're driving a car.
Oh, right, right. I'll keep falling off the moped, does that make a difference?
Yeah, it probably does, yeah. Okay. Right, okay, so if I get you to watch, I'm going to drive to where we're going to start the lesson, and so if I get you to watch me when I'm driving, I'll get you to watch what I'm doing with the steering wheel.
All right, yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah, so you're going to get me to put my seatbelt on.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And obviously you need to watch you put my seatbelt on, yeah. Or you can put your seatbelt on and show me how to do it, yeah.
Okay, all right then. If you put your seatbelt on, so if you grab the seatbelt by the buckle with your right hand.
Yeah.
Okay, and then with your left hand, put it down.
Yeah.
And plug it in.
Oh.
Give it a tug. Make sure it's in. That's it. And with your left hand, run the thumb back up, make sure it's flat against the chest.
All right.
And flat against the tummy, so that that's it, so it's more comfortable, and then if you have to stop sharply, it won't dig in, or any twists won't cause discomfort. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then don't touch any of the pedals down there.
Oh, you've got pedals there, have you?
Yeah, so if you keep away from those. And don't touch any of the controls at the moment.
All right, why am I not allowed to play with these pedals then?
Because one's a clutch and one's a brake, so it'll interfere with what I'm driving.
Oh, they for your use then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right, okay.
So we're going to turn right out the parking bay and right at the end of the road.
That's petrol.
Yeah. You ever put any petrol in your car?
Sorry?
I said
yeah, it's whenever I drive, there's no petrol.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you watch my steering.
Alright, yeah. And we're going to turn right.
Okay, so watch my steering as I go.
Yeah.
Turning right. So if you look at the steering wheel.
Alright, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing the push-pull method.
Alright.
So as you turn, the next turn, you move your hand, one hand to the top, pull it down, and feed it through with the other hand.
Alright. Oh, my brother doesn't steer that way.
How does he steer?
He just crosses his hands.
No, you shouldn't really cross your hands. You haven't got so much control over the steering wheel.
Oh, I found my test wheel across my hands.
Yeah, you try and hold the steering wheel at 10 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah, but I found my test wheel across my hands.
I think it's frowned on.
No, I wouldn't fail.
You wouldn't fail. You just don't have the control.
And we're going to turn left at the end.
Okay, turning left at the end. Okay, so if you watch the steering now, so I'm going to put one hand, left hand at the top. No, I'm not. I'm going to do gear first. Okay, so left hand at the top, pull the wheel down, feed it back up again. You can watch the steering. You can watch it next time.
And we're going to turn right.
Okay, turning right.
The steering seems very light.
It is nice and light. It's power assisted.
Oh, what does that mean?
Power assisted means that it means it's nice and light.
Sorry?
It means it's nice and light. It's assisted mechanically so that it makes it nice and light.
Ah, right. My brother's car is really heavy.
So
it looks like it really
hasn't
struggles to
got
get around. So do I always have to do big steering like that?
You don't always have to do big steering. If you've got a big turn, you'll need big steering. If you're just making minor steering adjustments, then it'll just be a little bit. Okay, so a small steering around this bend.
And we're going to turn right.
Turning right at the bottom. Okay, so if you watch my steering, turn right here. Okay, watch the steering wheel.
Right, yeah.
Steering wheel here.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so right hand at the top.
Yeah.
Pull the wheel down. Feed it up. And then keep watching the wheel.
Alright, yeah.
Feed it back through.
Yeah. You're very bossy, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Okay, and just little stairs to get out.
Ah, right, that's it.
Cars.
Yeah.
Okay, and just little adjustments in the steering. Making your hands roughly 10 to 2.
And we're going to turn right, please.
Turning right. Okay, so watch the steering.
Alright, yeah.
Right hand at the top.
Yeah.
Pull it down. Left hand help feed it up. Feed it back again. Don't let it just spin back, just feed it back.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn it left. Okay, so watch the steering wheel.
Yep.
Left hand at the top this time because you're going left. Watch steering.
Alright.
Keep watching it. Okay, so feeding it back through.
You sound like
Okay.
my wife.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, you can make a little bit of chit chat with me when you're not talking. Are you nervous about your lesson?
Okay. Are you nervous about the lesson?
Yeah, really nervous.
Looking forward to driving?
Yeah, yeah. It's getting a bit cold on the old moped now.
Yeah. It's coming up, it's getting cold. Nice and warm in the car. So you've got bends all the way around here, so make little steering adjustments.
Must be great being a driving instructor sitting on your backside all day, is it?
Yeah, brilliant.
Getting paid loads of money.
Oh, loads, yeah. It's almost as good as nursing.
Sorry?
Almost as good as
Is it?
nursing, yeah.
And at the roundabout, we're going to follow the road straight on.
Okay, so we're going to follow the road straight on. So if you watch at the roundabout, watch the steering.
And this will be a suitable road.
What, for stopping?
Yeah.
Okay, so you watch the steering. So you're not watching, watch
I
the
am,
steering
yeah,
wheel.
yeah.
Left hand down, watch the steering wheel.
Oh.
And then a small adjustment to get past this car. And then I'm going to find a suitable place to stop. Okay.
Yes, just control me a little bit more there because I could have had my seatbelt off there, couldn't I?
Alright, okay, so
Yeah.
don't take your seatbelt off and don't
Sorry?
touch anything at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, the two things you don't
Okay.
be doing is taking my seatbelt off and flinging the door open, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? So as soon as I tell you this is a suitable road, that's a good point. That's a good time to come in at that point, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, just keep your hands in your lap.
Mhm.
Don't take your seatbelt off, don't open the door, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
But if you tell me to keep my hands in my lap, I can't do much wrong anyway, can I?
Okay.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, so we're here now. So you need to get me to get the seatbelt off and...
Okay, so if we're going to take your seatbelt off, I'll tell you how to take it off first. So you
All
hold
right.
it with your right hand, hold this
All
part
right.
here.
Yeah.
And with your other hand, press the red button.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then hold the buckle. And no, just hold it so let go of the buckle, just let it feed it back up.
All right.
So that don't spring it, don't let go of it, just feed it back up and let it go at the end. So that it doesn't fling across, it doesn't hit you in the face and it doesn't break the window.
All right, yeah, yeah.
Okay?
And then you have to get me to open the door safely.
Okay, so we're going to open the door. So if you left hand on the handle.
Oh, this handle.
This handle,
All
right,
right,
that's
yeah.
right. Right, if you look up and down,
Up and down, yeah.
Look forward along the pavement.
All right,
And
yeah.
backwards along the pavement, make sure there's nobody there. So that you're not going to open the door into the path of a cyclist or a pedestrian.
All right, pedestrian too.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you want your right hand on the door lever.
All right.
Okay, so you know there's nobody there, so it's safe to open the door when you're ready. Getting out. That's good to put the lights on. Okay.
And shall I leave the door open for you and be a gentleman?
Oh no! No! Shut the door, because if you've got a pedestrian or a cyclist coming along, they're going to hit it.
Right.
Or the wind might blow it in the window. Don't let go when you open the door. Don't let go of the handle, because the wind can blow it and rip the door out and hit something.
And where shall I meet you in Luton or?
At the back of the car, but on the
back of
pavement.
car,
At the back
okay,
of the car.
right.
Okay. Okay, so don't touch your fiddle with anything.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
Right. So we're going to go through the cockpit drill.
Yep.
Set you up for the car. Can I use my folders?
Yep.
Alright, so I've got the cockpit drill in here. There we go. Right, so we're going to start off with the doors. So you want to, first thing you want to do is remember the cockpit drill using the letters DHSSSM. Okay, so this stands for doors, handbrake, seat, steering, seat belt and mirrors.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so we start off with the doors. So when you first get in the car, you want to make sure your door and all the other doors are closed properly. So start off, if you put your hand on the handle.
Yeah.
Oh, I shut this. There we go. Put your hand on the handle.
Yeah.
Give it a good shake, make sure your door's closed.
And it's a bit rattly, I think it's
It's
broke.
rattling because it's not closed properly. Okay?
Oh, right.
So with your hand on that handle,
Oh, what's that then? Oh, the light stays on all the time, that's handy, isn't it?
that also tells you, okay, that the door's not closed properly.
Oh, right, right.
Okay, so right hand on the door handle, left hand on the door lever.
Is
So
it
that-
right hand or left hand on the door handle?
I don't know, try around that. Is it?
So-
Yeah, that's your left hand on the door lever.
Yeah, so if I had my left hand on the door handle,
Yeah.
yeah, this is me at a roll, and that's going to be technically my shortest hand, my shortest arm, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay.
So as I pull back on this lever, if the wind was to catch the door, it's not going to go as far, is it?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so left hand on the door handle, right hand on the door lever.
All right.
Okay, don't pull it yet.
Yeah.
Have a look up and down, forward and backwards along the road, make sure there's nothing there.
Oh, there's a car coming towards me.
Right, so wait a minute before we open the door. Okay, look, forward and backwards again.
Oh.
Which there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway.
now open the door and then give it a good pull shut. That's it. So now if you give it a rattle, you can hear it's not going to rattle.
No, it's not rattling.
Okay, so if you have a look in the door mirrors at the other doors, make sure they're closed. You can see.
Oh, I
if
can't
they're
see much
closed.
out of door mirrors at the moment.
Oh yeah, we haven't set them up, have we? Okay. How do you make sure they're closed then? We know they're closed because I drove here.
Didn't I just walk around the car?
Yes, of course, sorry. Okay, so you know that all the doors are closed and you know that the boot's closed. Right, so the next thing is the handbrake.
And that's your responsibility, isn't it?
No, that's your responsibility.
Oh, mine.
As the driver, you're
Oh, right,
responsible
yeah.
for the doors being closed, including the boot.
Yeah, so remember that devil's got to be in the detail, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just one great big long brief. The detail's really important, yeah?
Yeah, okay. And the next one's the handbrake, H for handbrake. So to make sure the handbrake's on, without pressing the button, just pop your hand on the handbrake.
Oh, it's this thing here.
The handbrake's this thing here.
Oh, right.
Okay, give it a bit of a tug. Make sure it doesn't come up any more than it is. Not any more than that, you pull it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that's fully on,
Right.
so the handbrake's on, that's fine. Okay, so the next...
Is that important?
That's important because if anyone hits you, it's going to stop the car from rolling forwards, rolling backwards. Or even if you're parked on an incline, you're not going to roll backwards or forwards then.
Add a roll. It might have had something to do with the fact that we're going to be moving around in the car quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Moving around in the car. Yeah. Okay. Right, yeah. So if you're moving around in the car, that can make the car move. And if it's on the handbrake, it's going to stop the car from moving.
And we will come back to the handbrake later on, yeah?
Okay, I'm going to come back to handbrake. Okay, so then we need to adjust your seat so that you're in an appropriate seating position. Okay, so start off from the bottom and go up. So if you start off with what you're sitting on, to find out if you're close enough to the car, you want to put your foot on the clutch, which is the far left pedal, press it down to the floor.
Left. Oh, this side.
My side,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Press it down to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how can you reach the floor? Is it comfortable? You should have a bend in your leg as well.
All right. No, not really.
Okay, so you need to bring the car seat forward. So you need to pop your left hand underneath the seat and find the lever. It's like a bar going across. And then pull yourself forward a little bit.
I can reach about it with my right hand, is that
Right
right?
hand, yeah. Okay, pull it up and pull yourself forward a little bit. Other way.
I'll keep sliding back.
Yeah, pull yourself forward.
Yeah, keep sliding back every time I let go of it.
Don't let go of it. Pull yourself forward and let go.
Not easy, is it?
Why is that?
Is it okay if I hang on to the steering wheel?
Yeah?
Is it?
No?
Why not?
Because you're going to move this. No, I don't know.
If I had my hand on the steering wheel, would that...
It
would
is,
that help
yeah,
me?
surely, because you're going to...
Yeah, would that help
Yeah.
me not to shoot backwards and forwards?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Okay. Let go of it, give it a wiggle, make sure it's...
Oh, give
yeah,
it a
it's clicked
wiggle.
into
Oh,
place,
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah?
Is it dangerous if it doesn't wiggle? If I not wiggle it, then it's not
If you
locking
don't wiggle it,
place?
it's not locked in place. It can move when you're driving and that can
Oh, right, yeah.
affect your steering. Okay, so... Right, so you know you're close enough forward now.
Yeah, you're going in the
Right,
right
okay, so
direction.
the next one's your headrest.
No, it's not.
It's this back bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure it doesn't get mixed up with steering. So
Yeah,
I've talked about the backrest.
Yeah, well, I think I adjusted right, haven't I?
Okay, so with the backrest, you need to make sure that you're close enough to the steering wheel. So if you can hold the steering wheel at 10 to 2 with a bend in your arm, is that comfortable? Are you in a comfortable place there?
Kind of.
You've got bend in your arm, so that looks right.
All right.
Okay, so then you've got your headrest. No?
Would it be important for me to know how to adjust the backrest?
Yes, of course. Yes. Okay, so if you need to move the backrest forward or backwards, there's a wheel on your right hand side.
All right.
So you turn the wheel forwards and back, and that will make the...
Is it okay if I play with this?
Yeah, you can have a play, see what it's like, and then we need to find a place where it's supposed to be again. Okay, so now hold the wheel at 10 to 2. Okay, so you've got a nice bend in your arm, so that's in the right place. Okay, so now we're going to look at the headrest.
Yeah, so I could just put my hands at the top of the wheel.
Okay, put your hands at the top of the wheel. I thought that
Yeah.
came afterwards. Put your hands at the top of the wheel.
Yeah.
If you've got your wrists on the top of the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and you can pull the wheel all the way
Ah.
around, and it's comfortable, then that's fine. Okay, so next is the headrest. Make sure the headrest is as close as is comfortable to the back of your head, and it's at the right height, so it should be roughly, the rigid part should be at your...
Oh yeah,
I'm
these
going too
headrests are
far.
really good, aren't they? Because you can
Okay,
have a sleep, can you?
Headrest is right behind you. Just put your hands on it,
Yeah.
so you know it's there.
Just there, yeah?
Yeah, it goes up and down. You can pull it up and down with your hands.
Alright.
Okay, and then the rigid part should be level with your eyes and ears.
Alright.
Okay.
So headdress for when I'm feeling a bit tired, I can put my head back
No,
on it and...
head restraint. Head restraint is there to stop you getting whiplash injuries or neck and spine injuries
Oh,
if you're
right,
caught
it's not a
in
headrest then.
a crunch. It's not a headrest, it's a
Oh,
head
right.
restraint. Okay. So then you've got your steering.
Oh yeah, that
we've
thing.
done the steering.
Yeah, that thing I pull and
so
push in it.
we've made the steering, adjusted the steering, so that's fine. So next is your seatbelt. So
On my brother's car, the steering wheel goes in and out, up and down.
Okay.
Does it do it on this?
Probably have no idea, have we? So this steering.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to tell you how to adjust it though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the steering's at the right height for you anyway, because it's not knocking against your knees, it's not too high, it's not obstructing your view, so that's fine there. Okay, so moving on to your seatbelt. Okay, so if you use your left hand to take the buckle of the seatbelt.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, put it across you, put your right hand on the seatbelt above it, so you can pull it down with your right hand.
All right.
That's it, and plug it in, straight in. That's it. Push it right in, so it clicks, and then give it a tug, make sure it's in there.
All right.
Okay, and your right hand, sorry, bring your thumb around to make sure it's not twisted, because it's twisted there. Your right hand.
Oh.
That's it, so it's not twisted and it's flat against your tummy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's flat, so that's secure, and that's not going to be uncomfortable or cause any problems because it's not twisted if you have to brake suddenly.
All right.
Okay, so moving on to your mirrors, you've got your internal mirror. So if with your left hand, stay in your seated position, just move your arm. With your left hand, if you move this mirror so that you can get, it frames the back window. With your left hand, just move it now. Just use your fingers on the frame of the mirror.
All right.
That's it. Just gently move it. No, so that you frame. You're going to pull it off.
Yeah, I can frame the back window.
Okay, so you frame the entire back window.
Yeah, I can see all of the back window.
Okay, and then you need to see if you get a part of your headrest and part of my headrest in it as well. Head restraint and my head restraint in it as well.
Oh, I can't get them in.
Okay, well you need to have
Is
it level.
that a funny angle?
Yes, it is. Have it level.
Sorry?
Put it level.
Oh, it's not easy to do. A good way of explaining the mirror is if you use the outer edge of the mirror,
Right.
plastic frame, as a frame, yeah?
Yeah.
And use the back window as a picture.
Right.
And you want to put the frame round the picture,
Okay.
keeping the frame straight, yeah?
Mhm.
And you should be able to see the top and bottom of the back window. And I should be able to frame the whole back window and probably be able to see a bit of my head restraint. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So now you need to. So you've done that. So now you need to check your door mirrors. So if you look in the right door mirror.
All right.
How do you turn the mirrors? Is it?
That's it.
What is it? Oh, so you've got the. Oh, you've got one for that. Okay, so if you put your right hand on that switch, move it to the right, and now move the actual switch itself, and you should find the mirror moves, I think. Is that how it works? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you want to move the mirror so that you can see half the side of the car, both the door handles, and so you can see also half sky and half road.
It goes in and out.
Yeah. It goes up and down as well if you move the button up and down.
You have to turn it to a different place. Up and down.
Up and down, yeah. That's it.
It's a bit like using a joystick, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Okay, so what can you see in that one?
I can see the door handles.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that grey sky comes in right at the top of the right at the top of the mirror.
Mm-hmm. So you should have half sky and half road.
And the road comes in about the middle somewhere.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so if you turn the switch to the left.
Or forward, you mean?
Oh, forward, yeah.
It only goes backwards and forwards, doesn't it?
Oh, right, okay, so turn the switch forward and again.
Oh, again.
Right, now move it about so that you get this one the same. So that you've got half door, half car, so you can see both door handles.
It's like playing my PlayStation, isn't it?
Got half sky and half ground.
I can see the sky coming in the top of the mirror.
Right.
And I can see the door handles.
Okay.
And I can see the pavement comes in about the middle.
Okay, so that one's set up as well. So that's all your door mirrors set up.
I'll just leave that switch there, do I?
No, then move the switch back to the middle.
Oh.
There, that's it.
What does that do by moving it back to the middle?
It stops. It means that if you knock the switch, it's not going to move the mirrors.
Ah, right. I wouldn't want to go through that palaver again, would it?
No. So that's the cockpit drill. Okay.
On your bike. Get back a page.
It's not. What's next then?
The devil's in the detail, isn't it? Right, so I've moved the mirrors, yeah?
So you've moved the mirrors.
But I've had it.
No explanations.
What do I know about the mirrors?
Oh,
Not a
right,
lot.
okay. Yeah, okay. So when you look in this mirror,
Yeah.
this mirror's got flat glass in it, so it's going to give you a true picture of what's behind. So you can use that mirror to judge the speed and distance of anything
right.
that's behind us. When you look in the door mirrors, they've got convex glass in them, which means that it's curvy, so they give you a distorted image. So, is there anything to look at? What can you look at? If you look in this door mirror,
Yeah.
you can see the white vehicle in that mirror. Can you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that
the white
one?
van behind me.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
he's
can
miles
see it.
away, isn't
Yeah. But if you look in that mirror and have a look at the white van, and you can see how close does it look in that mirror?
he? Oh, it looks very close in that mirror.
Right, so because that's the true picture, so that is actually how close it is. So in this one you can still see it, but it looks further away, but it isn't actually that far away. But they've done the convex glass so that they can fit more. You get a wider field of view.
That's a different van, isn't it?
No, it's the same van.
Oh.
So that gives you an idea of how far away things look, but they're not genuine pictures. It's a distorted view.
Oh, so everything looks nearer, but it's actually further away.
Yes.
Right? Oh, I got confused there.
No, everything looks further. No, yes, everything looks nearer, but it's actually further away.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You
That's
sure?
right. No, it's the other way around. You're right. No, it's further away. Things look further away than they really are.
But they're actually nearer.
So you really just use these mirrors. This one over here you'll be
Yeah.
using mainly to see if there's anything overtaking you. This one to give you a true picture of what's going on
Oh,
behind. This one you use to see if there's pedestrians or cyclists on your left.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So couldn't I just have a little go looking over my shoulder at that van?
Oh right, okay, so if you have a look at that van,
Oh, right.
okay, so you can see it.
Oh, yeah, it
and
looks
now
the
have
same.
a look in that mirror and you can compare the difference between the true pictures.
There's a big difference there, but
Yeah.
it's the same in this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks exactly where I can see it.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, right.
so
And then after mirrors comes the
controls.
blind spots.
Blind spots, right, okay. So also you've got your blind spot. So if you decide to pull away, before you do that, the very last thing you need to do is check your blind spot. And the blind spot is the part of the car or an area next to the car that you can't see in your mirror, even though you look in your mirror. So the only way to see what's in that blind spot, what's in that area next to your car, is by actually visually turning your head to check. And the way you do that, if you turn your head and look between the door pillar and your head restraint to your right. So if you do that now,
Yeah.
okay, turn
Oh,
right
yeah.
round,
Oh, yeah.
look further, right round behind you, that's it. Now you can have a look and you'll be able to see if there's anything in your blind spot. So that area there is your blind spot. Okay?
Oh, I can see the house over there.
Yeah, but the blind spot is obviously closer to the car. It's the area right next to the car.
Yeah, I can see that house over there, that white house.
Okay.
So can I see that?
Can you see that when you're looking in your mirror?
No.
The door mirror on the right?
Oh, no, it's gone.
No, it's not there. So it's a blind spot.
Oh, right.
So it's important to check when you're putting out that there's nothing in your blind spot last thing before you pull out.
Oh, right. So I've only got blind spots this side, have I?
No, you've got another blind spot on this side. We don't usually check it when we're putting away, but if you know you've got pedestrians or cyclists there, then you would check it before you
Oh,
pull
so it's
away.
there at the blind spot. Right?
No, blind spot's much further back, so you have to look right over your left shoulder. That's it. And see if there's anything there. So what can you see?
I can see that greeny car on the drive.
Yeah, and then if you look in that door mirror, you'll see that you can't see it in
Oh,
the
it's
mirror.
gone again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
These
again,
mirrors
it's
not
another
much
blind
cop, are
spot. No, they're helpful
Oh, right.
for what you need to see. So that's the blind spots. What else is that? That's the page. Okay, right. So we're under hand controls.
Right, so just before you move off that now,
Foot controls.
you could actually just check what learning's taken place by asking me a couple of questions.
All right. Okay. All right then. So, how would you check to make sure your door's closed?
Oh, I'll give it a rattle,
Yeah.
and if it's not closed properly, that light will be on, won't it?
It would. What else? It would be rattly.
I did say that, didn't I?
Oh, sorry. You said you'd give it a rattly. Yeah, it would make a rattly noise, wouldn't
Make
it?
a rattling noise, and
Yeah.
the light will stay on, won't it?
And the light would stay on as well. Yeah. And how would you check to make sure that your handbrake was on properly?
Oh, it's not that last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give it a good pull, wouldn't
Give
I?
it a good, a good pull. Yeah, make sure it's about fully up. Okay. What's the difference? What sort of picture can you see in your internal mirror?
Oh, a real picture.
A real picture of what's behind, and what about the door mirrors?
You said it's curvy glass, didn't you?
Yeah. And what does that do to the picture?
We got a bit confused on this, didn't we? It makes everything look further away, but it's actually nearer. Does it make everything look
Yes.
smaller?
Yes.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Okay. Move on to foot controls.
All right.
Right. Okay. So you have your 3 pedals.
I should be good for this because I do a bit of ballroom dancing.
Sorry.
I should be good for this. I do a bit of ballroom dancing.
Okay. So without touching any of the foot controls, you've got 3 pedals.
Yeah.
A, B, C, accelerator, brake and clutch.
All right.
We're going to call the accelerator gas because it's easier to say.
All right.
Okay, so to find the accelerator, if you have your right foot, keep the heel on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, lift the ball of your foot up. That's it. And that pedal on the right, if you press it at the thickness of a pound coin, that's your accelerator.
Thickness of a pound coin.
That's your gas. The thickness of a pound coin. About that much. And you'll only need to press it at the thickness of a pound coin at a time to accelerate.
Yeah.
Okay, so then without moving your heel, move the ball of your foot across to the brake, which is the middle pedal.
Are you sure you want to move off the gas pedal already?
I don't know, I'm not sure. Why?
Yeah, so I
So
press
press it down the thickness of a pound coin.
Yeah.
And then to increase your speed, press it for the thickness of a
Oh,
pound
it makes
coin.
the car go.
Yeah, okay, well it does. It makes the car go. It makes the car move forward. Okay, so as you press the accelerator more, the car's going to pick up more speed. And as you release the accelerator, it's going to decrease its speed. So if you take your foot right off the gas, your speed will reduce. And as we press the accelerator, you press it at the thickness of a pound coin and at the thickness of a pound coin.
It's why can't I just press it all at once?
Because you'll jerk forward suddenly. You'll have fast acceleration and it won't be, it wouldn't be safe.
Oh, right. Is it okay just have a feel of how far it goes?
Yeah, go on then. That's
Oh.
it. Okay. Okay, so that's what the...
Yeah, yes, a good thing to tell me there is that that's the only time now that I'll ever press that pedal like that, yeah?
Yeah, okay, so you don't need to press that again. That's the only time you need to press the pedal like that. Okay.
That'd be the only time I'd need to press the pedal right down to the floor like that,
Right,
yeah?
that's the only time you need to press the pedal right down to the floor. Okay. So then with your heel still on the floor, move your ball of your foot around to the brake, which is the centre pedal.
Oh, that one in the middle.
The one in the middle, cover the brake. Right, so when you say cover the brake, that's what it means, putting your ball of your foot over the brake. Okay, and when you press the brake, you press it, again, the thickness of a pound coin at a time. So if you press it now, thickness of a pound coin, that's it. So
That
that
much,
will,
isn't it?
that much.
Oh, that much, right.